Hi everybody, my name is Jennifer Mora and today I'm going to present to you my article about the Mayan number system. So first we're going to start off with the summary about the article. My article is about the Mayan number system and how the Mayans wrote their numbers. The Mayan number system was unique and one of the best number systems that was developed in Central America by Francisco Cordoba, who explored the coast of Yucatan. This number system had a great impact on the calendar we use today. So thank you to the Mayans, we have our 365-day calendar. Instead of the base 10 number system which we use today, the Mayans wrote their numbers in a base 20 system and wrote any numbers above 19 in a positional system of numeration with the balance increasing from bottom to top. So here in a little bit I'm going to show a picture of how they wrote their numbers. This article described that the Mayans were the first to develop the concept of zero and were not really recognized as much as the Hindus did. The author of the article, Gary D. Sawyers, goes in detail of how the Mayans used pictures writing for numbers just like the Egyptians did. The Mayans believed that there was something magical about every number. The Mayans' numeric system contributed to our 365-day calendar. So just like us with our lucky numbers that we might have, the Mayans also had lucky and unlucky numbers back then. Next, I have a picture of how the Mayan number system looks like. So they have a little, I want to say it's a little shell. It could be just a little bowl, empty bowl to represent zero. Then between 1 through 4, they're just presented as dots. Then once it gets to 5, there's a line. And then we have 6, which is just one line with dots. 7, one line with 2 dots. 8, one line with 3 dots. And then once we get to 10, we have 2 lines, so it's 2 5s. Here's an example of how they will write the number 28. So you see in the bottom, since they were base 20 system, their numbers can go up to 19. So we have here in the bottom, we have 8, and then we have a 1 right here. However, this one in the top represents 20 because we're on base 20. And as I mentioned earlier, they will write their numbers from the bottom being the least value and then the top being the biggest value. So we have 20 in the top and then 8. So 20 plus 8 is 28. Then we have another one over here which is 433, and we have one dot which represents 400 because we have 20 to the 1 which is 20 and 20 squared which is 400. So we have 400, 20, and then 13 which is equal to 433. How does this tie to our math history course? So this article ties with our math history course because it is describing different number systems used by another civilization. In the beginning of this course, we learn how to write numbers as the Egyptians, the Babylonians, and the Greeks. Therefore, it is only fair that this article ties to how we write numbers in form of different number systems. This also can teach us some background information on the Mayan civilization, which we unfortunately will not go over this semester. And I find it really interesting how the Mayans did their numbers. So I think this is I wish we could have incorporated this in the semester, but here's a little preview on how it would look like. My reflection response to this article. I think that this article is very interesting because I learned how to write numbers in a different number system other than the one we use today. I find it fascinating how the Mayans used a base 20 system instead of our usual base 10 system. I have converted numbers from base 10 to 6 base 4, but not base 20, so this is new for me, so I found it pretty interesting. One fact from the article that caught my attention was how the Mayans developed the first concepts of the number 0 but didn't receive as much credits as they should have. So I find it pretty cool that they made the discoveries, but it kind of sucks that they didn't get as much credit. And then here at the end, I have the citation for the article. I have the author, which is Gary D. Sawyers, and then the name of the article and what magazine it came from, the volume and the issue number, and the day, page number, and the DOI number. And that is it for my article discussion. Thank you.